Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Here we are again, and today we're going to spend a little bit of time thinking about something called delicious mints. Now, for me, delicious mints sounds delicious, but they actually stand for something. When you have certain letters that are shortened that stand for something longer, we call that an acronym. Like we go to Presidio Knowles School, but we call it PKS. P for Presidio. Knowles is the silent K. School has the S. So here, our D mints all actually stand for something, okay? The D here is delicious, but it actually has a different meaning here. And then the M-I-N-T-S, M-I-N-T-S, mints, they each have their own meaning. Well, what are delicious mints? Delicious mints are a way for me to remember when to use uppercase letters. Now, we know that maybe they're known as uppercase or lowercase. Here we have lowercase, and this is an uppercase letter. We also know it as a capital letter, okay? And I'm going to show you when we use an uppercase letter. Now, the reason why I call them delicious mints is because sometimes I forget when to use them. So something that helps me, and you might want to talk to your grown-up first, but if you have some Altoids or some other kind of mints that you have, this is a lifesaver. Something that I like to do as I'm learning this is I like to pop an Altoid or pop a mint because it helps my brain remember. It's okay if you don't have one. Maybe you have gum, maybe you have something else you want to chew on, but you don't have to. Okay? I'm going to use a mint. Okay. So I have the taste and feeling of a mint in my mouth, and I'm going to tell you when we use uppercase letters in our writing. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put it on my napkin so you can really hear my voice clearly. Okay, friends. So when we have capital letters, we use them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, mostly 6 times, okay? I'm going to show you 3 today. Not all 6. We're going to do 3 today, and then we're going to do the next 3 next week, okay? So the first one for delicious, well, that D stands for something, okay? We use capital letters or uppercase letters when we are naming the days of the week. Any of our days, okay? So D is going to stand for days. Okay? Of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? The M. I know, okay, Oh, something else I know is that we use uppercase letters when we say the months of the year. The months. On, mon. We have a digraph here. Months. Months. Okay, so we have the days of the week. We have the months of the year. January, February, March, and April, March. Oh my goodness, I lost my mind. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December. Those are the months of the year. Okay? See, I was even getting myself caught up, and I said, you know what? I could make this a big problem and start the video all over again, but I said, I'm going to just try again. Okay, so days of the week and our months of the year. And I'm leaving this space here because I'm going to show you an example of how we can show our changes. Actually, let's do one day. So let's say day, let's do the day of Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday. That's an example. And 1 month of the year, we'll do April. Okay. Then, the last one we're going to talk about today is the letter I. I, when it's by itself, it gets an uppercase letter. Why is that? Well, the reason why is because it's kind of taking place of a name, of your name, right? So when you're talking about yourself, I am going to the zoo, okay? I don't say Daniel is going to the zoo if I'm talking about myself. I like to eat pizza. If I was talking to my friend and I said to you, oh, Daniel likes to eat pizza, what might come to your mind is, who's Daniel? Or you have a friend named Daniel? I'm saying, no, I'm talking about myself. So if you're talking about yourself, instead of saying your name, you say I. I am 7. I like the color orange. It takes place of your name. So because it takes place of your name, it's by itself, it gets a capital letter. Okay, and so I'll just write by itself. So by itself. I'm going to put it in parentheses. By itself. And then here I'll just put, because I know we have some other examples, I'll just put I by itself. Now, sometimes I can go in the beginning of a sentence like, I like to eat pizza, period. So we know it's at the beginning of a sentence, so it's going to get a capital letter. But also, sometimes I comes in the middle of a sentence. You and I are going to have a play date, okay? And so that is like you and me, and it's still referring to myself, so it's going to be a capital I. This is the only letter by itself that gets a capital letter no matter where it is in a sentence. A is a letter by itself and a word, but we only save that for the beginning of a sentence. So we have a day of the week, Tuesday. We have a month, April, and I by itself. On this next line, I'm going to use each one in a sentence, and I'm going to show you, because our activity today is finding where there are mistakes and how to fix them. And I'm going to show you 3 different ways you can do it, okay? Here's a sentence. So let's pretend our sentence is, today is Tuesday, okay? So I'm going to write it here, today is Tuesday, period. There is my sentence on the board. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday is a day of the week, so we're going to have to fix it. It has a lowercase letter. We want to make it an uppercase letter. One way you can show your work by fixing it is by circling the T and then just putting a T right next to it, a capital T, the correct T right next to it. That is one way to fix a mistake, okay? We turned the day of the week, Tuesday, into a capital T. I didn't go crazy with crossing everything out. I kept it easy. I kept it simple for me, okay? Let's take a look at our month of April. I'm going to do another sentence. My birthday is in April. All right, so I have my sentence and I see that, oops, I've made a small mistake. That is okay. What I can do is I can actually just kind of cross it out, a simple X, and maybe I want to put it either above or underneath. On your papers today, you're going to have a line underneath. You can put it there, or you can put it right on the sentence. If you want to circle it, that's one way. Notice I just did a simple line, an X. I didn't scribble. I really kept it simple for myself. I like to put it really close up, and I'm just going to do a capital or uppercase A. Okay? You can circle the incorrect letter. You can do a simple cross out if you like, or there's one more way, and it's a little bit more of a challenge if you want to do it. Okay? I, when it's by itself. Now, I can do the cross out for any of these things. I can do the circling out for any of these, but these are just 3 different ways you can try fixing an error. Let's see. I love to eat sushi. There's my sentence. What I can do now is maybe in my sentence, I don't want to circle it. That's okay. Maybe I don't want to cross it out. That's okay. I think I want to go like this. I'm going to make a line, 3 little lines underneath it. 3 that says, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. Okay? And I'm going to rewrite the whole sentence. Okay? So I would go, and I'm going to be a little squished here. I'm going to use 2 lines. So I might say, I love to eat sushi. I decided to write the whole thing all over correctly. Did I have to? No. I could have done the circling. I could have done the crossing out. Maybe you want to do all circles. Maybe you want to do all crossing out. Maybe you want to do all rewriting the sentence. Mine's a little squished here because I ran out of room, but on your worksheets that you're going to try out today, you can have more room to show your thinking and show your work, okay? Next time, we'll come together and find out what the N, the T, and the S are. So today, you're going to just look on your sheets for fixing just the days, just the months, and just when I is by itself. Just those 3 things. You can do one sheet, you can do both sheets. You can make a choice. I hope you have fun practicing, and off you pop.